Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I've learned a lot since the last stream. For one, extensions have caused me nothing but pain. The other one is, trying to adjust OBS also caused me nothing but pain. Yeah, trying to lower the latency, it made everything explode, because now it's working primo. So no extensions for now. Not only, like, I looked into, are we sacrificing lambs today? Yes, me, I am the sacrifice. I am today years old that I learned crungo was a real word. I didn't think it was a real word, I thought it was just a word that people said. Which, the Urban Dictionary version of it, is super funny. Like, a term referring to a situation or statement that the speaker finds to be either awkward, inconvenient, or inelegant. The example... Dude, my girlfriend just told me she's pregnant with another guy's child. Not gonna lie, that's pretty crungo. It's one of the dumbest, like, examples of a sentence. I mean, I guess it gets the point across, but, like... Devour released their new killer map today. That's good to know. I wonder what it is. Let me see. Let's take a peeksies at the Steam page. Unless it just doesn't tell me and it's like me. I'm seeing a big yeah, here. I'm seeing a big old... Man, that is really hard to see with just their photo. Looks like a really angry rabbit just on the front. But it's called the Slaughterhouse. Who dat? Dead by Daylight? No, Devour is a 4-player multiplayer game that I would argue is probably way scarier than Dead by Daylight, but also much more... yeah, it is... It is much less popular, but to me it's probably way more scary, but it also has a little bit of some jank. Makes me poopy my pants. Elegantly said. It looks like an evil rabbit. Like, its face is really thin. But then, like, when it attacks... or like does the kill screen, it looks... I think it's supposed to be like a dude in a mask. I know some go by dev or game name. Is it white? I don't know. Is it white? I don't know what that means. It's also only $5. It's pretty a decent game, even if it's a little... Exactly. I mean, yeah. Like, right now, it's literally going for $5. And it's probably got tons of sales, too. I totally go Monty Python and the Holy Grail on Peeps. That you can't do. All you can do is run around like a chicken with your head cut off. It's a slaughterhouse killer. Is supposed to have a pig mask, I think. Yeah, like... I would have to, like, show my... desktop, but like it has a very like it has a white mask that has big floppy ears, which I think is the pig, but then on the left it has a guy with a very thin, like, peeled back lips, stubby nose. Like, it looks like an animal, but like it's very thin face. But the rabbit that I thought it was, but it's a pig, is in fact, it looks very white, even though, but yes. But that's the killer, though. Sadly, it would attack you. But yes, that'd be a cool game to play. Get back into, well, maybe not get back into Devour, but like, but yeah, to play a couple rounds of Devour wouldn't be a terrible idea for a stream. It's the last announced DLC for May 2023 too. That is surprising, but the game I don't think has had a I don't think it's had a DLC in a while. Has it? Let's see. What's the? It's got a few DLCs, but yeah, I forget when the last one was. What is happening today? Good day for my gamer. So many games updating. You can't play the killer. Yeah, nope. No characters. You're all just chickens with your head cut off. More Cult of the Lamb. Last DLC was like Rainforest theme and introduced Dragonborn as a race and half-orc. I'm gonna guess that that's Primal Calling. Because that sounds kind of... Yeah, it unlocked the Barbarian and Druid classes, the Half-Orc, and the Wanderer background. I'm gonna assume that's the jungle. That came out November 4th, so it's of 2021. So it's been a bit. It's been a smidge. Dragonborn makes poor Rainforest themed. Well, you gotta remember, these are like off-brand D&D. They're dragon birthed. New DLC looks like it's Winter Tundra themed with a demon or Cambion on the cover art. Yeah, he's got no nose. He lost his nose. You get two new ancestries, the gnome and the tiefling, so I'm assuming that's just what their tieflings look like. They got no nose. And the gnomes, I'm assuming, will look very gnomey, being very short little guys. A continuation of the Crown of the Magister campaign. Returning faces, high-level encounters, and co-op with up to 4 players. Just like the 2 other official campaigns. You can play as tieflings? You can now with Palace of Ice coming out soon. Not sponsored. Yes, they all seem to have no nose on the cover art. Tieflings are pretty cool though. I mean, yeah. Who doesn't like a good like infernal lineage character for a D&D thing? Tieflings are quickly becoming my favorite D&D race. That's a good question on what would be mine. I honestly... That would be a tough question for me to answer. Almost as bad as the human tieflings in the movie. Yeah, the new D&D movie looks... Ugh, it looks a little rough. So that makes me very excited. I actually kind of like the design. Don't make fun of his no-nose. Don't make fun of his red skull no-nose. I mean, yeah, like, I appreciate the... I shall. How do you smell? How do they smell? They smell with their no-nose. I like the attempt at something different. Because, like, in D&D, they look like people, basically. They're people, but with a different color, and, like, more solid eye color, like, very glowy-esque. It can't be as bad as how elves look in Divinity Original Sin 2. That's true. Elves are definitely very, like, absurdly lanky in Divinity. A game that's very similar to them would probably be the Elezen in Final Fantasy XIV. the MMO. I like the lizards there. That's because they look like lizards. I don't know, the lizards kind of had the same problem though, didn't they? They were kind of lanky. They were very, like, elongated. At least the females. The males were a little broader. My first playthrough was a custom female lizard. They nailed the lizards in Divinity. Stares at ESO. They make them snake-like. That is true. That is something that I will tolerate with the lizard guys, at least for the females, is that they're lanky because they're lizards. Whereas the elves are lanky just for this weird, like, aesthetic. Could only wish you could pick the element, because it always annoyed me playing a green-blue lizard and spitting out fire. Yeah, like, they, in Divinity, were just like, dragons breathe fire. There was no customization in that aspect. They obviously made it around Red Prince, I feel. That's true too, yeah. That's kind of why when Baldur's Gate 3 comes out, like, I don't, honestly, when it comes to Larian games, I like playing their made-up characters because it feels like they put more time and effort towards them, obviously. Whereas a custom character feels almost out of place, but maybe it's just because I haven't played as much of their Larian games. Divinity, speciesists, racists only with species. I mean, Red Prince was. Red Prince was a bit of a speciesist. Assumes they all breathe fire. I already know my first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 on full release is gonna be a Tiefling Barbarian. A Tiefling Barbarian. You don't see a lot of those. Dragon Ball! Man, this goes back to that one question. Or that one statement that was made by Soap of his new favorite race being Tieflings. Guess what my favorite race is? I wonder what your favorite race is. I would definitely say... If I had to pick a race in lay dungeons and lay dragons... Weong. Gnomes. Humans. It's dwarves. You just got a crush on Fulgrim. Dwarves are pretty good, but I wouldn't say that they're my favorite. If anything, he made me hate dwarves. I'm really trying to think about it. But he acts like the most drunken... That's the thing, like, Fulgrim to me, D&D OC character, acts kinda like your very cookie-cutter dwarf. Which is still cool. I mean, it's always fun to play with, like, the stereotypes that D&D has made. He lacks the accent and nice beard, though. But then there's stuff like that, too, where, yeah, like... I didn't want to make a stereotype dwarf with a massive beard. Yeah, he only wanted to go halvesies on it. It's the stereotypical, non-stereotypical dwarf. Exactly, yeah. He's still a fun character, though. I honestly... am still thinking about my favorite race. It's a tough one. If I had to say... I'm leaning towards, honestly, I'm leaning towards human. Because it's like an oxymoron, right? Humans are so common that people don't play them. But because they're so common, people don't play them, you know? So I guess, like, I kind of like the idea of breaking norms even though it's normal, but it's not normal because people don't make it normal anymore. I like Dragonborn, though. If they induced a lamb race, I'd be all over that. So cute, Stab. I mean, isn't a satyr just a lamb? It's kind of lamb-like. It's probably supposed to be more ram-like, but, you know. Though I think some satyrs have, like, a fawn. I think you could still make super interesting human characters. Eifin Ben Mez from Divinity is my favorite character from the game, and he's just a guy with a beard. It's not the same due to being more ram with a human upper body. Exactly. I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, Eifin is a very interesting character. Like, and that, to me, is, I think, why playing a human can be so interesting, because everybody looks at you and goes, ah, man, you're just a human. But it's like, you're a human in a fantasy world. Like, you have so much crap that you could be doing and, like, weird stuff. I don't know, satyrs can have weird, like, lammy upper bodies. At what point is a satyr just turning into a lamb if it's just, like, on 4 legs and meh? I want to be a walking lamb. Like, just be a druid then. Just play a druid and be a lamb all the time. I'm just picturing human legs and arms with a lamb chest and a head, and it's a horror picture. The next guy will be a reborn in a walking lamb body. I mean, technically D&D has done that with, like, lineages. You can just be all like, yeah, I have the stats of this, but I look like this. Which is why I think nobody uses them. Is there a dog race? Ironically, no. That they have 2 cat races. One is from the Magic of the Gathering stuff, and the other one is the Tabaxi. Yeah, Leonin is from Magic the Gathering, which is technically Wizards of the Coast, which is technically D&D because it's a D&D book. But it's in the Magic the Gathering universe. But there's no dog. Not a one. Not a knoll. Not a friggin', I don't know, a hound man. Werewolves equal dog race. That's as close as you're gonna get. That introduced Satyr too and Minotaur, I think. Yes, it did. The Odyssey of Theros is the book. It introduced Minotaur, Centaur, and Satyr, and Elephant people. And I think that's it. Welcome to the D&D podcast. Minotaurs are cool. See, my problem is, so this was the thing that I was figuring out about my favorite D&D race, and I was mulling it over. I like races with flexibility. So, a lot of people think with, like, Goliaths. Goliaths are cool, but if you were to play a Goliath bard, people would stare at you like you're nuts. Make a Minotaur wizard, no one expects the unexpected. Exactly. If you make a Minotaur, everyone's gonna think, oops, I punched the table. Everyone's gonna think, this guy's gonna be a fighter, or a barbarian, or something with a big old weapon, and he's gonna hit people really hard. But you could be like, I wanted to play a freaking, I don't know, sorcerer. I wanted to play a thief. Or a rogue, I guess is the, correct term. And that to me is just like, I mean, I enjoy when people play out of their comfort zone of like, weird, like, I'm gonna play a Goliath that's a rogue. It's like, why can't a Goliath be a rogue? Just because they're really tall. Super well-educated Minotaur who speaks like a nobleman. I had a Minotaur Paladin build that did that. It's like 5'3" and has a strength stat of 6.
Excuse me. I'm down here.
The quote-unquote manlet of a Minotaur.
I cast magic missile.
Minotaur sorcerer. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I like the idea of people playing such weird classes, but other people don't, and they kind of get all picky. He has the nerd voice and gets super shy around girls.
Excuse me, miss.
I don't cross gender. You could do that. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with playing a female character if you're a male and vice versa. The problem is if you do it really awkwardly. Like when you play a female and you're like let's say I'm a dude, which I am. I'm a dude. I play a female and I'm just like, I gotta get my hair done, and I got. It's like you're just this like horrible like, this is what women do, right? And it's like it just comes off as like, ooh. I just refuse to do the female voice again if I do female characters. It was too awkward. Yeah, I totally get that. I mean, it's impossible for a guy, unless, of course, they're just, like, they do kind of the more, like, sultry voice or something, like, you have to either work with it, or you have to lean into the fact that your character sounds horrendous. Like, if you were a female Minotaur, and it's like, hey, guys, yeah, I'm a female, but, like, I'm 7'5", I weigh 400 pounds of just pure muscle, like, this is how I sound like. I just don't do it. I usually like to portray as myself in the scenario, or some stupid crap like that. Like, this is me in bird form. Yeah, I mean, that is one way to roleplay, to play a D&D tabletop game, which I totally agree with. That's how most people would play it. Ooh, my connection went a little spotty there for a second. I guess I tend to think of a female adventurer who's slaying dragons and undead to have some tomboy characteristics. I mean, yeah. It's confusing, right? 'Cause, like, and this is why it's so difficult to play a female character as a man, because it's like, I don't know what they would do, right? So, like, I have to just kind of put my own guess into it and put myself in their shoes if you're really putting that effort of roleplay. Or else you do just become a character of, like, I'm a lady that, like, I don't know, I like picking flowers, but I'm killing dragons. So it's easier to play adventures in D&D format because I can imagine being a boyish girl, but yeah, I'm not gonna go full OMG, let's do my hair, nails at the salon. I'm gonna do the next, I'm gonna do that next. Minotaur female that needs to go to the salon bathhouse in every town. You go for that. Well, see, that's the thing too, like, why can't you do that? Like, it's kind of like, why, like, so a good example is Diablo 2, the remake, or the remaster, or whatever you want to call it, made the Amazon look more mannish because their excuse was pretty people can't be tough. And it's like, that's what makes it so difficult, is that it's like, it makes sense that you would be more tomboyish, but it's also one of those things of like, it also makes sense that you would be still very feminine. And so that's what makes it rough for me as a guy. I don't know about other people, but me playing a guy, me as a guy playing a female, it's like, I don't know what they would be like in the scenario. Is a sorcerer that blows people up going, oh my god, this is so nasty. I mean, you can certainly have a very feminine female character. It's just uncommon because it's not associated with dragon slaying, dungeon crawling, badasses, but it can definitely work. Where's my latte? Like a femme fatale. Yeah, like a femme fatale. Like, it makes sense that, like, you know, it's like a Black Widow-esque. Like, you could still be tough and still look feminine and act feminine. But maybe that's a character moment of, like, people won't really treat me like I'm feminine, even though I'm feminine, you know. That's the hard part, isn't it? That's where it's hard and it gets difficult, and maybe that's just me putting too much effort into, like, character design, because it's so funny hearing people on, like, YouTube and stuff talk about, like, D&D stories, and they're just like, yo, we, like, went into town and we got told to kill a guy and then we did it. And it's like, oh, that's a very, like, straightforward game. I feel like the games I want to do are more in-depth and, like, wonky and, you know, I like to go very deep diving into, like, lores and make everything make sense. I think Sybil in Divinity is a pretty feminine, for example. Yeah, I would say so as well. Sybil definitely had a very feminine attitude, but she just didn't, like, she didn't flaunt it, I guess, is the thing. And I guess that's where it becomes difficult, is that men who play female characters go, you know, what? I'm a lady. That's what I should do, right? That would depend on the player, though, methinks. This became D&D's discussion. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of a chat. That's all this is. Just a bunch of people hanging out. It's been far too long thinking of characters and their backstories when I know I likely won't even be using said characters in a campaign for possibly a year or more at this point. True. It could be worse, though. You could be a DM. I have 5. Join my club. I'm at 4, I think. I am at 0 because I don't even think about it. I did one character, and then we did a campaign, and it flopped, and then that was it. I'm at 4, I think, but I will have 5 tomorrow, probably. Seems to be how that goes. Every week, 1 gets added to the pile. Your poor old wizard man never got to finish his story. Nope, he never did, and he never will. Mouser Nemesk will be sent to the Shadow Realm for all of eternity, where he will never recover. Ever. His story, I mean, honestly, was gonna be pretty, like, stereotypical, right? You fell right into my trap card. How did I spell it? I think it was M-A-L-C-E-R, Mouser. Did I spell his name right? No, you did not. I believe it was Malcer. If I had to read what you spelled, it'd be Mouser, which everyone did call me Mouse, like Mouser. I think everybody misunderstood that there was an L in there. Which, I mean, I get, like, the name was supposed to sound very, Germanic. Minotaur, Paladin, Dwarf, Cleric, Tiefling, Sorcerer, Aarakocra, Monk. What is this, the Pokemon rap? Minotaur, Paladin, Dwarf, Cleric, Tiefling, Sorcerer, Aarakocra, Monk, Dark Elf, Monk. It just made pronunciation weird. I mean, yeah, well, it was weird because it was Malcer, not Mouser, but everyone I think just basically said Mouser. My backup characters. I mean, I got that, but it was just funny seeing a text of Minotaur, Paladin, Dwarf, Cleric, Tiefling, Sorcerer, Aarakocra, Monk, Dark Elf, Monk. It's like definitely funny just seeing a block of text of classes and races in D&D. If I had to make a character for a campaign, it would be just another wizard, because I didn't get very far with the other one. I was listing them trying to remember. Yeah, I mean, I got that now. I mean, technically I got it in the first place. I just found it amusing. Tiefling, Paladin, Human, Monk, Dark Elf, Ranger, and... Oh, well, he had an and, so it kind of break... Did they have an and in the Pokemon? Pretty sure they just did a list. Half-elf rogue / fighter. Had my short shot. You had my short shot. You mean your one shot? Got shot down. Your short one shot got shot down. That's a tongue twister. I mean, one shots to me are like to me, to make a character, it's like, oh man, I really want to play out this story. You're not gonna be doing that with a one shot. Like, you can't. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't mean that you can't make a character that's fun to play, but it's a one shot. Rogue fighter, I was thinking of like assassin kind of. Really good at fighting face to face, but also sneaky too. Yeah, I do like me some melee rogues. It's like Skyrim, where I think when people play rogues, they're just like ranged, bows, you know, distance. And it's like, what about the physical? Can you action surge and get sneak attack twice in one round? No, you cannot. You can only get sneak attack once. So if you miss the first time, you can sneak attack again, but if you hit at least with one sneak attack, you cannot get another sneak attack. You can't stack them, basically. It's like, I don't know, think of it as like Green Flame Blade. Like, it activates once, and that's it. So if you go for a sneak attack and miss, you can go for another sneak attack. But the moment you hit, it's gone for the round. Second wind would still be very nice. Plus, having action surge would still be nice for a rogue, because, I mean, if you're dual wielding, you're attacking up to like 3 times. Well, it'd be main attack, bonus action, action surge, main attack. So yeah, you'd be attacking 3 times in one round. And one of them would be a, potentially, hopefully, a stealth attack. And then extra attack and extra. Yep, that's true. So then you would be attack, attack, bonus action, attack, action surge, attack, attack. Because you don't recover the bonus action, so yeah. It's a pretty cool combo. Definitely not a bad one. And now we already know what race it is. Just no magic whatsoever, which would take some getting used to because I think I've had spells in one form or another. That is true. Both times you have been somewhat spellcasty. Though ironically, it's like a downward slope, right? Because it's like you were very magic-y the first time. Second time, less magic-y, and then the third time, no magic. So it's like, ooh. It's an orc, right? Orange orc. Nah, you gotta scroll up in chat. Though I don't really expect anyone to do that for... just to see the race of someone's D&D character for future campaign. I must know. Well, before I played with you guys, I played as a Ranger Wizard mix, which didn't work out as well as I thought it would. Yeah, I can see why that probably didn't work. Wizards are weird. Wizards are, if you mix multiclass as a wizard, you're basically diluting yourself. Because wizards get no health. And they're just spellcasters, so the moment you're like, oh, I'll add some melee to that, it's like you're kind of hurting yourself. I could still see it being a fun experience though, just like figuring it out. Wizards are one of the few I would say not to multiclass. Yeah, very much so. Wizards are definitely like... Wizards are like anti-warlocks, where like warlocks you can really mix and match with others. Wizards are like... If you're mixing it, you could probably only mix it with an artificer, and even then I don't know how that would work. That's exactly what it was. I felt like a weaker ranger with some spellcasting. I mean, yeah. Whereas, like, rogue can multi-class with almost anything. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, yeah, like... Barbarians are cool to multi-class. Because if you multi-class with fighter, people like getting the, like, action surge. And then, yeah, rangers can multi-class with, like, druids and vice versa. I just never wanted to go pure wizard because it felt so typical nerdy D&D, but I wouldn't be opposed to it now. Just a stigma I didn't want to carry when I was younger. I... Even today, I'm the complete opposite, where I'm just like, wizard! I can definitely say without a doubt, my two favorite classes are wizards and bards. Those are my two favorite classes. I have favorite subclasses with many, classes. But yes, if I had to pick a go-to every time, it would probably be a wizard or a bard. Imagine rogue barbarian. I'm gonna rage sneak stab this guy to death. Parkour angry jumping. Actually, rogue barbarian is not a bad thing because, so you got to remember. Let's put on our thinking caps here. Barbarians can do reckless attacks. Yes. And reckless attacks can cause advantage. Correct. You can get a sneak attack every single time because you give yourself advantage. it is a very good combination to do a rogue barbarian. It's a little broken, in fact. Did this just turn into, yeah, I'll be starting the game here soon. I'll read these last few, chats. These last few. I love them now, but I've never played as a pure spellcaster. I don't even consider Druid pure spellcasting, even though I'm sure someone would. Yeah, I would consider Druid pure spellcaster. It would just depend on the kind of Druid, right? Like, if you're a Circle of the Moon, you're a little more physical. I only think of Sorcerer and Wizard as pure spellcasters, which is true. When does the game start? Yeah, like, yeah, I'll be starting it here in a minute. It just got so easy to talk about D&D. Or did this just turn? Yeah, it's a good combo. Okie dokie. Gotta close out Steam. So, let us open said doohickamabob. Oop, there we go. It's a slippery slope to fall into. D&D conversation can last for hours. I wouldn't say any one person started it. But it is very easy to talk to. I mean, I'm avidly into D&D. But I wouldn't say that I'm like... I wouldn't say that I'm like blindly into it. Like with the whole, what was it? The, open game license. And then with the movie, I mean, again, the movie, ugh. I just do it every Sunday to drink all your pop out of the fridge. How do you drink so much of it? Come here. Come here. Ugh. It's been a while. I haven't played this game and I haven't a controller. So I have to test. I have to try. I need a sermon. I already did it today. My faith is extremely low. It doesn't help with the fact that I'm getting screwed over with the beds. Now I have no trees. Hey, yeah. What do you want? Oh, my faith is shaken. I can see through your lies. You're a fraud, and I must tell the others. Your follower has begun dissenting against you. This will happen when the cult's faith is too low. I'll be back. Gotta take Doggo out for restroom. Bring in all that coffee and water already. It was just so I have to re-educate this person. It is funny, because, like, I'm playing on freaking normal. And I feel like everybody is just like... It's just, you know, it's falling apart. I don't think I have jails. Yeah, I don't think I have those. I think he's basically a goner. I think he is basically going to run free unless they start making a lot of... I could kill him. I could just stab him in the back. And I gotta build decorations. First, let's try to jack up the faith. Fervor of the righteous increases the amount of fervor you can hold, allowing you to cast. I think I would like more weapons. Because right now, I suffer from regaining health. I need faith. Please, give me faith. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Rituals? I can ascend his sorry can. Hey, buddy. It'd be a real shame if you, ascended. I could use the faith anyway. These guys have kind of been a pain in my butt. The cringy cult, the cult of Crungo, they're really... Oh, actually, what am I called? Yeah, Crungo cult. What I thought. I just feel like I've been getting the short end of the stick here, like... Now they're hungry. I'm getting crappy quests to build decorations. Ugh. I probably could have gotten the faith. Because, yeah, like, I'm almost there. But, hey, he had it coming. Grass meals are good to go in the beginning. That's good, because that's probably all they're going to be getting. I got a bunch of random fish. I'll use some of my random ingredients. We'll make a couple extra. Bam, 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 bam. And then they all get food poisoning and die. Leveling up. I am getting things. Wow, way to just poop right by the kitchen, guys. Friggin' stop it. He apparently had a quest. I got a thing. I gotta put down decorations. But guys, give me a minute. Fine, have some flowers. Here. Bam, bam, bam. That's only 3. That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed. 3. It did say some of those meals could make them poop or puke instantly, which I don't understand. They're perfectly fine. I think they're just, you know, they're being picky. I'm trying to, can't seem to help him on this. There we go. Just being insanely picky people. I'm over here trying my best to make the crungoiest cult. I've collected my reward. I can get demons. But I'm starting to think I need prison. Because I have a feeling faith is going to be a repeated problem. Hang on, I have a lot of things happening here. Everybody is dying. This guy is leveled up, but I think I need to collect loyalty first or something. Everybody leveled up at the exact same time. Everybody is puking. Everybody is dying. Maybe it's a good thing I got rid of all that food. Okay, so I want Demonic Circle because I want improved combat, right? right? I need all the help I can get, but I'm thinking, for the time being, I need better these. I need prisons, I probably need shelters, so... Prison. Naughty followers. More inspiration. I guess I can get the shelter. I mean, I think I need these things. I need materials. I would say after, because I can't make shelters without materials. So I might go for the lumberyard. Materials. Okay. I need wood. I need wood to make the lumberyard. Man, that's ironic. Guy that dies and Cringy have become friends. I gotta come up with more horrendous names. Also, I have a commandment thingamajig, so I should be able to do something. Can't do anything here. Everybody is still puking half to death. And pooping everywhere. You animals! You're all just a bunch of animals. It makes you wonder if you could make hard mode into easy mode by literally just, like, never entering the trials of the pilgrimage, by just, like, boosting your faith. It'd be like the most awkward way to play the game, right? Because you're just like, yeah, I don't do the fighting stuff. I literally avoid it. Like, can I do a sermon? Yeah, no, I already did one. Okay, declare a new doctrine. Yes, I declare a new doctrine. I don't know what the heck it should be, though. It might be sustenance. Preach on the values of earthly goods. Work and worship. Have them proffer both labor and love. That one could be good, too. Teach them the true meaning of obedience. This one still sounds good just because... let's do sustenance. Perform a ritual at your temple to declare a fast. Followers will not eat or be hungry for 3 days. Unlock the feasting ritual. Throw a grand feast to refill your followers and their hunger and gain 25 faith. Feasting ritual sounds better. I guess I'm gonna go with that one. Feast. And that's what I learned, that I make all the wrong decisions. And I theoretically could do it, but I believe my faith is good. How's my faith looking? Yeah, everything's good. Cool beans. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can try to build some stuff. I thought I did collect the reward. Okie dokie. Somebody barfed or pooped in the bushes. They're gonna be hungry again. Let's do one little once over. Make sure nobody's like puking behind the temple or whatever. Can I build Jack Diddley? I am short on wood. I think I will have to go to... I am forced to go on a pilgrimage. Because I physically can't... get wood. I am all out of wood. Until things start coming back. So, I guess what I'm going to do... is I'm going to cook... That lowers my faith. I don't want to do that. I think I'll try to stick with the berries. Even though... And maybe some of these other things. Let's do some of these meals. And they'll like, instantly poop their pants or whatever. It should be okay. Wood is a hot commodity. It definitely seems so. Pilgrim's Passage. Let's try to get some of these quests out of the way. Wood! Wood! I need all of this. Sold out. Unlocked follower forms. I have none. Oh. What is this? Use your wood wisely. I mean, the wood is definitely going to go towards building a lumber mill. So I guess it would be wise. I'd be using wood to make more wood. Also, I'll have to make a sermon. I think that is almost everything. I have a few other little doodads before I have to talk to this mutant fish man. I don't suppose anything's in the house.
Where? Who dares enter our sacred house of light?
Apologies. It's just that the lighthouse is getting dimmer no matter how hard we worship, and the ships keep sinking on the rocks. No ships mean no new pilgrims to walk the sacred path. If only our leader was here, she would know what to do, and we have not seen her since she went for a walk on the pier late one night. We begged her not to go. We all know of the teeth in the darkness, but she would not listen. Now we have no choice but to pray until the lighthouse is lit once more. All hail the mighty light. Fix the lighthouse. See, now this is what I don't want to do. I don't want to add light to the lighthouse, not yet anyway. Pretty sure this guy's gonna teach me to fish. Well, look what the tide dragged in. What are you just standing there for? Think I'm gonna fish for you? I'm not one of your mindless acolytes. Catch a fish. Yeah. Ah. This is janky as all get out. Squid, I think. Not so useless after all. Listen, perhaps we could help one another. I happen to have caught some extremely valuable treasures in my time. Things that a fish like me, a fisherman like me, has no use for. But to you, well, you look like you like valuable things. Below these waves lurk some of the hardest to catch beasts that ever lived. I've been trying for years. If you can snag them, these treasures are yours. Catch me a crab, a lobster, an octopus, and a squid. Take this as a gesture of good faith between two non-fish friends. Fish card. Enemies have a chance to drop fish. Cool. I'll never use this ever. Ugh. It's so janky. I got so many fish. I don't know if fishing is what I should really be focusing on, you know? Ugh. So many squids. Yeah. This is one mighty beast. I got a scroll. I have a shark face. What if I don't want a shark face, huh? What if I'm just gonna turn everyone into, like, mice? Or something else, maybe. I don't know. What's a nice doofy creature? So many fish. I think I've already caught like 2 of them. I've caught squid. I think that was the octopus. Now I just need a crab and a lobster? I don't know what he said. Anyway, I'm out of here. Back to the crungo cult. I need to generate wood. Faith. You honor me, great leader. Then he exploded with hearts. Now they're all singing. What is up with you people? Stop singing. It hurts. Your happiness. It burns. Okay, maybe now. Maybe now it wouldn't be a bad idea to get the, Well, I probably need the stone mine too, don't I? I guess I should just generate the resources, right? Get the resources out of the way. Now, next one I gotta put into that, then I can start getting these, you know, go upwards. Everything feels like it's moving way faster than it should. These berries. There. Oh! I didn't give a sermon today! Time is moving extremely fast. I have no time. I think I got another one of these, right? Yeah. Yeah, they get mad when you wake them up. They're always mad. We live in squalor. Reassure them that death is not the end. Have them... sure. I guess I'm just doing one of each now. All cult members will gain the faithful trait, generate devotion. All cult members will gain the industrious trait and increase work speed. I guess I want them to generate devotion faster. I feel like that's probably better. I don't need them to work faster. It kind of really sucks though that that's just a one and done of like, yeah, you done screwed up. Okay, go back to bed, you losers.
You woke everyone up.
Okay, now, while they're asleep, I guess I'll pick the berries. Oh my god. I should just get a guy to do this. I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Ah. Upgrade the farm and one will. I think I did, didn't I? I think they pretty much said that it, like, they'll take care of it. But I kind of do like having them on devotion duty. I think the thing that I just don't like is that like, you have no time. Like, this game moves at like 9 miles an hour. Yet also, like, max speed. I need wood. Wood can go... Wood can go here. Sure. And I need stone, I guess. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to generate it. It allows them to water it, I guess, is what they can do. But yeah, I need that for them to put the seeds down. Let's just generate these. Also, I guess let's get the sermon out of the way, because I have literal seconds before time passes. Which again, I think is my really only real major issue is permanently gain half a heart. Yeah. Give me more health. I need all the help I can get. I haven't even finished a boss yet. I'm too busy taking care of these chumps. I think that's the funniest part about it, right? Because again, this is supposed to be like a roguelike. Like, oh man, you gotta complete the stuff. You gotta do you gotta do the jobs. You gotta... I guess I should help them to get faith. Also, it'll get done faster, I guess. But yeah, like, you have seconds before the day passes. And it just feels like you have no time to go out on a pilgrimage. Basically, they're stupid and you have to effectively spell it out for them. I mean, yeah. That probably doesn't help either. Okay, so yeah, there's already people on wood duty and stone duty. I think some are hungry. So we'll make more fishies. Do a little extra food. They'll instantly poop their pants. He has a quest for me. I mean, this is the part that's so funny. It's just like, I need a minute, guys. There are some folks who are starving and have no place to call home. We must help them join the cult. Yeah, fine, whatever, man. Oh my god, what do you want? Get back to work. Oh. I gain people, they're starving. 4 gree. Convert me to your cult. I just want a sandwich. Nah, his form is okay. Though I think I did just change his color. It'll be like a really gross green. Terrified of death and a natural skeptic. This game is really cute and creepy at the same time. Yes. Yes, it is. I need new beds. Convert me to your cult. More like yawn green. Let's make him a shark. It's a pretty neat game, but it's definitely like, I mean, if I had to say the one complaint, it's just that, man, like, you have no time. Your followers are starving. No, they're not. Didn't I just feed you people? Hang on, I gotta add more meals. Gotta freaking do 1 billion, I guess, basic berry meals. There, be hungry now. There's literally so much food, you won't know what to do with it all. I missed it. I threaded the needle. Oh well, not like I care. If it was your Dead by Daylight, that would mean you have 2,700 hours. New followers are starving. Yeah, well, they're starving because they're freaking... They're all weenie-esque. They're like, ah, man. I can't cook a meal. I can't eat a berry. It came out last year. It's physically impossible. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say it's physically impossible. It would just be absurd. Or you would be having the game on like 24/7 while you're not even playing it. Improbable, yes. I thought I heard somebody wanting to like give me a quest or something. There he is. Oh no, he's talking to them. I think I need to get some people out of devotion duty. I think. I need more people on wood duty. Yeah, I haven't assigned them to things. I guess you'll go on stone duty. I forget what everyone's doing. That's kind of a bit of a problem that I'm having. Somebody made a mess. I gotta clean up their poop everywhere. August 11th, 2022. It's physically impossible. I don't know. I bet you could find a way. That's still like 6 months. It gives you roughly 4,000, but you still just have to play 24/7. It's not impossible, it's just improbable. Give me the faith. Might as well get this out of the way. Scarecrow. I thought I already had a scarecrow. Oh, I do. It's just okay. Refinery. I guess. Might as well, right? Well, hang on. I think I need the shelters and the other things first. Well, yeah, let's get forward, I gotta go forward. Unlock the next branch. But I'm not making it. I'm not making a refinery. Their faith is dropping. Be happy. Hang on. Is there a ritual I can do to shut their pie holes or something? I could have done this to feed the hungry people, but I'm not gonna. Screw those guys. They have... What has this crungo cult have done for me? Oh, they need a bed. That's probably it. They need a bed. I need a bed to sleep. Woe is me. I guess I'll just... Yeah, I'll make an extra one. I think I'm broke. Now I have to pilgrimage. I didn't want to talk to you. Ah! There. Beds. I'm out of here. I got a pilgrimage to go to. You guys, get back to work. I want to see if I can kill a boss. Probably not. I don't seem so good in the fighting. Not so good in the fighting and stuff. This game's controls are a little wonky. Well, I got a big ol' axe, which isn't terrible. Divine Blast. I'm gonna be honest, I think I forget. Okay, right click. I was about to say, like, I think I forget how to do the spell, like the fervor stuff. It's already nighttime. My followers, they're dying as we speak. They can barely function. I hate the jumping ones. Like, it's like a weird depth perception problem with this game that I have. It makes me think that, like, I do have a depth perception problem or something. It wigs me out. Axe is good, hammer is bad. Nah, they can both be good. You gotta be into the heavy weapons. Damages everything on screen when hit. Deals poison damage to enemies struck. When I'm hit? I think I prefer the poison. Because, yeah, I don't want to be hit. I want things to die when I hit them, not when they hit me. A bed has collapsed. Fantastic. Ah, he hit me. I thought this thing was vampiric. Heart is when you're hit, and it goes away after 2 hits. The disease one? That is pretty bad, if that's how I'm reading that. I could be reading it wrong, though. I'm trying to move kind of quickly because I'm technically on a bit of a timer. Yeah, disease target. Yeah. That is pretty bad. Ah! The Jawas! They're attacking me! I'm not getting any hearts from my axe. Must be a very small percentage. Card! Enemies will drop 2 times more fervor. Well, whoop-de-doo. I want kind of more people and less fights, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go that way. Maybe that's a dumb way to look at it. I would think less fights is good. Because it means I don't get hit as much. Like, vampiric weapons are pretty useless compared to other weapons. Well, that's good to know.
The worm, it is hungry, it feeds, it partakes of our flesh, but that is the price for safety. For that we already give it all we have.
Well, I think I generated a heart. I need less people. So I got at least a follower out of this, but honestly, I'm not really suffering from followers. I need, like, stuff. I need food and resources. Wood. Maybe stone? I don't think I'm really having a stone problem. I think I'm doing okay on stone. The gold is nice. I'm assuming I can make gold into, well, gold nuggets into gold. Followers will suffer when they start to die of old age, which they're definitely probably doing by now. Until you get Spider Guy, you can just buy them, which I don't think is gonna happen on stream. As cool as this game is, I don't want to play it for, like, X amount of times. I figured this was probably going to be the last run, and I was hoping I could at least get through 1 boss, maybe 2. And then if I play it anymore, it would be on my own time. I don't like doing a ton of, like, let's see. So far the axe is doing okay. And it's a vampiric axe, and I already have poison. So I'm assuming poison doesn't stack. So I think I'm gonna stick with the axe. Leshy is easy. Yeah, it wasn't easy for me. Leshy kind of kicked my butt, but then again, I feel like I'm doing a bit better than I did before. The thing that got me with Leshy was, he has guys that are behind him, and I can't see them, and that kind of sucks, you know? Sure, I like the idea of this. Seeking out enemies, less aiming on my part. The projectile one. I mean, yeah, it just sounded better, right? Just seeking things out. Who doesn't like a nice heat-seeking projectile? I mean, yeah, overall the game is great. It's just, you know, I'm playing on, I'm not super into roguelikes, because I feel kind of bad when I do fail, because then I have to redo stuff that people are just seeing. Whereas on my own time, it's like, okay, I can do this, you know, as long as I want. 'Twas his eyes he lost, temperamental Hecate with her throat cut neat, cowardly Calamar's ears torn from his head, and Shamura, once the brightest of the five, till their skull were split. See no evil, speak not, hear nothing, think none. The one who waits made it so. That's a little on the nose. Yes, I'm gonna return to the cult now. After being at the boss. I expect to totally die again. I mean, I'm gonna skip that because the thing that got me was the fact that, yeah, the plane is so three-dimensional. And, like, those guys jump, and it makes it so awkward to, like, dodge them on a three-dimensional plane. But I think I'm doing a lot better this time around. I did a million times better this time around. Art of the Heretic. I did way better this time around. And I mean, again, it's a roguelike, so I honestly think I was kind of warranting a death. The Red Crown can feast upon this heart to unlock new crown abilities. Visit the altar in your temple to unleash the true power from the Red Crown. But yeah, that went way easier than last time. I remember the first time I played this. I did terribly. Maybe I'm just getting used to it. I love gold. Acquired Leshy Trophy. Put it in the pile. I can't see. It's kind of uncool of you, man. I have to make a bed. Because they broke. Okay, I think I got everything. Hit the bones. Toodaloo. I got some gold, I got some nuggets, I got some food and grass, though the grass is not good. It's not as cool. Leshy fell before you like a grain of sand before a tidal wave. That's all, huh? No, like, how do you do? What's going on? What is a shepherd without a flock? A crazy guy. Just a dude with a stick. Crungo cult. Have this heart. Followers are inspired by the death of many. What do you want? Crungito. Leader, my brother and I were traveling together through Darkwood and were separated. I never knew what became of him. Do you think you could find out? Maybe. I probably won't, though. Please spare me. I'll always remember you, please spare me. Sloth. Jump some more trees. Oh, they're just talking. I hate when they do that. They're like, oh, and I think they're trying to like wave me down. Ah, I gotta do a sermon. And I gotta make beds. Ah! 2 of them broke. I guess it's a good thing I made an extra one when I left. But yeah, the game is fun and all. For... How much did I pay for it? I think I did like the $18 because it was on sale. I could definitely see myself, you know, getting my money's worth. I just don't want to stream it all, you know. I always feel kind of like... I don't like sticking with one game for a huge amount of time. Because it feels kind of like... I don't know. Like narrow. Maybe if it was doing like really well and people were just like, oh my god, this game is amazing. But also I feel like I would get bored in some capacity. Bleh. Kinda. It would Cause like, well then there's that too, like, I already beat 1 boss. I don't have that many to go. I gotta do 3 more. So the only artificial lengthener that I'll have is if I die on a run. Which I could see myself doing. Then again, I'm so busy collecting devotion. Oh, the sermon. I didn't do the sermon. Sermon? Or did I do the sermon? I don't remember. Ah! This doesn't help either. I feel streaming this game, I have to constantly be aware of what I'm doing at any given moment. Okay, I can spin the heart. Been killed on a crusade run. I can sacrifice a follower to be resurrected. Once a meal, eat a meal to receive a heart. Whilst on a crusade, run to instantly return to the base. Receive a diseased heart at the beginning of each crusade run. I would probably want either or of these, but I'm gonna go with probably the darkness within. All of them kind of sounded just meh. You have unlocked a new crown ability. You will begin each new crusade with a diseased heart. Diseased hearts damage all enemies in the room when you take a hit. Like that one card you could have got, but it was like real bad. I mean, like, come on, man. So I have the horrible quest of finding Juju. I gotta cook a meal. Deadly dish. Chance of follower dying instantly. just threw a bunch of stuff at me. Everyone's getting sick by the food. That's great. Okay. I need to make stuff. Things. I think. Put seeds here for your followers to sow. Consecrate resources into funny stuff, which I don't think is very important at this very moment. I guess I don't really need any of this. Kind of in an okay situation. So, I might just try to take this moment to find Jujul. Which really sucks, because I just left there. I just was there. So I'm hoping I can do this really dang quickly. One lockdown. Now I can go to Mushroomville. But before we do that, I gotta find this guy's friggin', I don't know, cousin? I can't remember what he said. Yo, Birdman. Winds of change blow, dost thou sense it around us? The world creaks and turns, afore it stood immobile, motionless, centuries grow rust. Now Leshy hath fallen, and hereupon the inhabitants of this land begin their fight anew to presume power. Ye shall not find them so easily dispatched again. Is that a threat? I got a hand. Set of deadly spiked gloves, weak at first, but devastating in a complete combo. I think I found a weapon that's worse than the hammer. Projectile that spreads black ichor on me. So yeah. I guess the only good part is that it's quick? Question mark? It's like it's a semi-spammable. I guess it's not terrible. I preferred my vampiric axe, but you know, I guess we're just not able to get all the good things, you know. Ah. Somehow that creature hit me. I thought I was being kind of mobile, but I guess not. Then again, they did say that everything was going to get harder. Not a big fan of the combo. It is like, maybe it's just because of the like level that it is, but it does seem a little meh. At least it slows down time. Go the other way. I want my fortune told. Yeah.
What's my fortune?
I get poison a lot. Sure. I could have got a half a heart. But I feel like the poison is just better. Who doesn't like some tasty poison? Some sweet, sweet poison. Card. Receive a double the health when healing. That's only useful if I'm healing. Okay. So, yeah. You there. They hit me. It's almost like that. Like, I just have to keep pushing the button and hope that I hit something. Fine, I guess I'll rescue you. Shrug. I don't know why I'm... Like, I don't really need all these bones. Can't I just leave? Come on. I guess the wood's nice. Oh, gonna make me chop it the hard way. Even though I have these weird, like, claw gauntlets, I gotta chop them the normal way. Okay. Let's get out of here. Do one more round of fighting. Giving me some more faith. Interesting. Was not expecting this. I'm so weak. Ah. This is new. This is new. This is new. I was not prepared for these things. Ow. I'm getting kind of pummeled here. There, I killed him twice. I made up for it. I don't know why I killed him twice. I didn't mean to. It just took me straight to him. I had no idea what that was. I thought I was going to be fighting a mini-boss, and then they're just like, yo, fight the guy. There, I made up for my shortcomings. I beat him twice in a single session. You know, I've got skills. You see me here in chains, reduced to nothing, but it has not always been thus. I was bound to this wretched place by the bishops of the old faith. They betrayed me and left me to rot. Each of the 4 chains that bind me are guarded by one of the bishops. Destroy the bishop and you break the chain. Break all 4 and I will be freed. I gave you life a new vessel, and now you must repay the debt. You know what must be done. To defeat the bishops, you will need to become stronger. Sacrifice a follower to absorb more power, and this will aid you in your quest to free me. Sacrifice of the flesh.
I didn't even mean to get this. But I'll take it. I got a freebie.
Sort of.
Okay, I'm back, guys.
Oh my god, if you tell me to go to Darkwood, you're dead.
I feel my bones creaking and my sight fading, yet my heart sings, knowing that I have spent my life in your service, O mighty lamb.
Guy that dies, it's not looking good. Guy that dies has reached old age. Everyone's dying of disease. Harvest totem. Increase growth. Ooh, I don't want that. Get out of here. Fertilizer. No. Missionary. No. I think I might want the shelters. I think it's shelter time. That way I can make a healing bay. Oh yeah, this guy. Jewel. More like drool. Got him. He'll be a unicorn with a bloody horn. I don't like that. I kind of like the bloody horn. Let's stick with that. Yeah, tend to the farms. Yeah, there's not enough beds for everybody because they literally just came in. Bueno. And then I guess I should start upgrading them. But they're asleep, so I don't know how that would work. There. Jeesh. So there's like a ton of poop everywhere. I guess, because there's a lot of disease. Ah, they did it in this corner. They seem to really like doing it in the corners, which I guess is, you know, it's nice that they do that. I think I missed out on a sermon. Which I guess is okay. A morsel of food. Oh, now what? What is it, you people? Jeez. Yes, thank you, thank you. There's not enough beds because we all freaking rolled out of them and just destroyed them on impact. There. Let's get all this out of the way. Sermon. Listen to the lamb. Meh. Meh. Necromantic weapons. Necromantic weapons have a chance to summon dangerous ghosts. Sure. I use weapons more than anything else. Which is kind of why I'm all into them. The crown. A new doctrine. I don't know. I'm thinking afterlife because I'm starting to get a dead guy. We'll do afterlife. The necessity of sacrifice or the comfort of the afterlife. Belief in sacrifice. All cult members will gain the belief in sacrifice trait. Plus 20 faith when another cult member is sacrificed. Or belief in afterlife. All cult members will gain the belief in afterlife and only lose 5 instead of 20. I kind of like the one that they're cool with the sacrificing. Though this one makes more sense, because if they just die naturally, they won't all freak out. Let's go for belief in sacrifice. It's probably a bad one, but, you know. What do I know? Hey, speaking of sacrificing... nah, we'll wait. We'll wait a bit. He's still useful. He just turned old. He's, you know, give him a minute. Then I have to make food. It's like playing a weird version of The Sims. Like, honestly, it would not surprise me if there was somebody who just made a mod that was like... You interrupted Faithless. What? I don't even remember naming him that. I think he was just called Faithless. I would prefer not to make a deadly meal. I also think I need more farm. I'm using more berries than I'm making. I have to take care of so much. The bird was frozen in space. I also gotta do that. We just did the sermon for today. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to replace the shelters. Maybe. Let's see, I have about, what, it was like 8 followers. It's quite a bit. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. There. That's a bit better. Bit more. Bit more to do for the farming. Problem is, I think I need the better farming station to get them to actually start doing it themselves. Because, yeah, right now... I think all he does is water. What? What do you want? All this mess made me sick. If you don't allow me to rest, then I'll surely die. Cool. Send Faithless to bed. And I have to clean a bunch of poop. They just keep making messes. You people are animals. What are you doing? Just trying to break in. One person is sick by his own machinations. I could probably move some of these worshipy. What do you do? Sure, worship. I don't know. Okay, so I still have things to clean. I need to make the better beds, but admittedly, don't know if that'll be an easy task. I think that will probably that'll probably put me a bit in the hole, I would guess. Not making enough wood. I think it's because only one person can work in there at a time. What's your deal? Freaking poop in a corner and too old and frail. I have but a few days left. Sure, have a blessing. I've totally been forgetting to do that. He can't work. I'm assuming is what this means. We might have a sacrifice on our hands. He finished his farming. So admittedly, this doesn't have a radius, does it? Let's do that. Elderly are basically useless. Ah, there's a socio-economic statement somewhere in there. Back to work. Okie dokie. I might as well wait another day. Or I could go fishing. Might try to see if I can squeeze in some fishing. Come here, you little bug. So many little bugs. Who let all these bugs into my, like, house? My place? My cult? Yeah, let's see if we can go fishing. Some night fishing. Oh yeah, I can fix their lighthouse. I totally forgot about that. Here into the darkness. A little lamb all alone, careful. You never know what lurks in the night, and yet I smell no fear on you. How curious. Ah, I see, you wear the red crown. I knew your predecessor. He was a weak and cowering thing. Not like you, I should think. Little lamb, you've made a deal before. How about another? Fear not, I don't ask for anything as valuable as your eternal servitude. I'm hungry, starving, ravenous. I want a fish, a big fish, and I will give you something in return. Do you accept? Sure. Tunas are pretty big. Clever creature, take this and look away. Won't you? I'm afraid I'm a bit of a messy eater. You will not see me here again, but our paths will cross elsewhere in moments of chance and the cover of night. He threw a rock at me. There's a lot of fish. What? There's so many fish. Fish. This doesn't look normal though on how many fish there are. That wasn't even a fish, that was wood. There needs to be a perk that like is just a net. It's right now, this is way too many things to try to catch. All the while time is passing. At least I think it's passing. So many fish. But yeah, I gotta fix their lighthouse, which costs like 15 wood. I'll be back. Hang on, how much wood do I got? 67. Okay, fine. I'll fix your lighthouse. Or at least start to fix your lighthouse. Gasp!
Our prayers have been answered. Thank you, O Bright One, for sending this lamb to save us. Now the pilgrims will return to our shores. For restoring your light, we pledge ourselves to you. We are your unworthy servants, mighty lamb. We will pray to you and your great light on this shrine. Please bathe in our adoration.
You guys could, like, I don't know, maybe try a little harder, but, you know. Womp. Oh, great leader in light, what do you know about tarot cards? I cannot use them myself, but I find them often when walking by the sea. Even though they are half drowned or buried in sand, they do not tear or warp. Isn't that odd? Some say the cards reveal fate. I say the cards are $25 each. This guy's a scam artist.
I had a lover once who went to sea and never came back. They used to lay flowers by my door. Flowers suit the young and beautiful best. They've no place for me. Please buy them. They bring only sadness now.
Those aren't flowers, those are plants. I should give a sermon before time, drastically plummets into the future. I have no time. What? I have already given everything I own to you. Now I wish to also give my life. Please sacrifice me to the glorious name. Ah, man. Crungito. I wanted to sacrifice the guy who dies, not you. Not Crungito. It's a good thing to make. Honestly, I'm not sure. What does this do? Send your followers on a holy quest to give resources. That is, if they make it back alive. That sounds bad. Maybe I'll make that demonic circle now. Demonic circle. Now I can make bigger demonic circle. I did say that I had a... Nah, I was supposed to say, like... Made it sound like I had another one. Whoops. You're almost cured, Faithless. I don't remember naming you that, but then again, there's a lot of you. I can make some meals. Have some tasty fish and some stringy meat. Some grass. There are 2 people sick. Maybe I should have made that medical center. You. Rest until you're cured. You heathens. Still gotta give a sermon. You people are like lemmings. How am I supposed to take care of you? Meh. Who did I have to sacrifice? Frickin' Crungito. Crungito, I guess I'm killing you. It is your time, Crungito. Soon there will be a Crungito the Second. But now, there is none. Because it kind of made me. 3 new curses. I guess, yeah. 3 new curses. It, like, crammed me into this. Oh my god! This is the best day ever. We just watched one of our own die. Faith is at an all-time weird. I could do another ritual. How's our food doing? Quest failed? What are you talking about? That was confusing. Quest failed, even though he wanted to die. Where is he? Thank you, leader. My faith in you is justified. You freaking killed a man. Let's see. 2 people are sick. Yeah, he had 1 quest. I guess it's because of the time, which is very amusing. I would have had to have had the medicine. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's full. Finish the sermon. Day's almost up. Soon he'll die. I'll probably wait to do just the feast. But I think I do want to start to transition to some of the shelters. Maybe. I don't know, like, what's the point, right? Should I just wait till later? Let's try to go on a run. Let's at least start. Yeah, let's at least open the door in case I kill off more of my guys. Because I need 7. I needed 9 to get in. Ooh, I could have brought I could bring a demon. Maybe I'll do that. Give it a go. Depending. Yeah, that's not too bad. So what are these bugs? Get out of here, bug. Get out of here. This is my place. I have people that can water, and I'm assuming now they can plant, but with the seeds. So I think I'm starting to become a little self-sufficient. Come here. All these bugs. I'm starting to become self-reliant. I wanted to go on a run, but now it's going to be in the morning and I gotta do a sermon. I feel like that is the funniest thing about this rogue type, is that it feels the least rogue type-y, because it's just like you feel like you don't have enough time to go on a pilgrimage, because like days and nights just pass so quickly. You gonna break any of your beds? Cool. What? I don't know about all this. What if you were truly a great leader? Wouldn't this place look nicer? Look, man. I'm gonna give you a blessing for you to chill out. What I'm saying is shut your pie hole. Don't mention that to anybody. Get Get this sermon out of the way, bright, shiny in the morning. Yes, all praise the great goat. Shouldn't need to do anything else.
But I gotta make decorations.
I don't know. Friggin' let's plant more flowers. I'm making a big arrow. I don't want to talk to you, I want to help you build. Because I think that helps with faith too, or something. There. Who gave me this? Drool? Come here, Drool. Drool. Yeah, it's a bit better. Let me spread this poop everywhere, Drool. Let me put more of these in there, too. They're getting hungry, but I can live with that. Okay. We're starting to need more people. More explosion. Short cooldown. Melee attacks closest enemies every few seconds. Automatically collects dropped fervor. Shoot cooldown decreased. More explosion. Hungry Thor will be my guy. You had it coming. Now I will do a run, even though half the day is gone. I'll try to do one run, and we'll see where we are from there. Oh, it's Necromantic Axe. Guess that's good. Entering the lands of the Bishop Hecate, those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. This sign won't stop me because I don't know how to read. Ow. These guys, they hit me. Cards. Receive double the healing when attacked. 10% chance of negating damage. God, these both are just so amazing. I guess double the healing. 10% chance. That ain't great. Froggy. Oh, pathetic, sniveling, vile puppet of the Red Crown. You have felled the youngest of us. I am Jabba the Hutt. We are the bishops of the Old Faith. We protect against heresies such as yours, and you are the guardian. And we are the guardians of the true word, and we shall not tolerate such blasphemy. Your sins are many, and for your loyal followers must suffer. They shall starve. Where am I, leader? Joke's on you, I didn't like that guy anyway. Also, I can just do a feast when I get back. I wasn't sure. Oh, it's the goopy. I totally forgot which one I picked up, but it was the goopy one. I get a heart. See, why couldn't the guy give me that? Instead, he gave me freaking. He gave me 10% chance or get more healing. I'm stuck in here. Is that, what is this snail doing here? I feel like breaking all the things isn't entirely useful. Not entirely so. Ow! A rock just friggin' landed on my head. I fell for the oldest trick in the book. A rock falling on someone's head. So that's healing. I don't really need healing. But sometimes it does give. Let's go here.
That we lived 3 summer days, I could fill my heart with such delight, more than 50 common years.
Commandment stone. Garbage. Garbage. I'm gonna choose the commandment stone. I'm gonna assume that that's the, like, go-to... Hey, you're not a complete imbecile. I could buy this. Increases curse attack. I'm assuming it's only a one-time deal, though. I don't really want it. I don't really use curses that often. Faith. Glorious faith. And tarot cards. Glorious tarot cards. Ooh, rainbow. I guess I'm gonna choose rainbow. Because the other one was get a fish. Okay, I'm getting kind of used to the necromantic. At least I think I'm getting used to it. Necromantic Gauntlet, God no. I kind of prefer my goopy floor thing, so But it does say it's better. I'll play ball with it. I'm not a huge fan of the gauntlets. The dumb, like, power-up build thing is, to me, really dumb. I don't like it. Ow. That was just pure, like, go in for the kill. Like, he's just a bush. He's just a... Whoops. I guess I'm gonna go for the... Honestly, probably gonna go for the wood. I mean, let's go for the wood. It's gold. It's gonna be useful. Yeah. I guess I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Yeah, I'll do some chill stuff around the base, and we'll probably call it. I don't want to get into another huge run. Vessel, do you not worship me? Do you not give offerings in hope of gaining my favor? When you return to your cult, you shall find a new offering chest. There you can provide offerings that I, in my generosity, shall turn to gold, so that you might strengthen the cult. But I am not easily satisfied. The same gift offered too frequently will cause the price to be lowered. Yet fear not. Over time, it will grow in value once more. Give me proper tribute, and you shall be rewarded with the understandings of basic economics. Okay, so there's a hungry guy. He just freaking keeled over of old age. Harvest meat. Corpses are not good for sanitation. You need to bury your follower in a body pit, grave, or grave to prevent them from rotting. Of course, that is a lot of meat to just go to waste. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna harvest you. You butchered meat for... butchered a follower for meat. It was for a worthy cause! I just thought it'd be funny to do. Like, somebody just keels over and you're like, don't mind if I do! Okay, I think I need the healing bay. Because, yeah, people are getting sick and such. Okay, people are hungry. We're gonna do a bit of a 1-2 combo here. We're gonna do a sermon. I did it the first time too. I mean, yeah. Who's not gonna do it, right? It's just it's impossible. Also, it's one of the funniest things you can do in a game to just be like, resort to cannibalism. It's been 3 minutes. We crashed on the island. Resort to cannibalism. I guess do a doctrine. I'm kind of just going all over the place here. Preach of the value of earthly goods. Sure. Is money the root of all evil, or is the true evil withholding it from me? Unlocks the extort tithes follower action, collecting money from a follower once a day. Unlocks the bribe follower action. increases their loyalty. No, I want to extort. I want the... give me the money. The bribe that I give you is life.
Oh. Wow, he only wants to extort us. Oh.
Feast. Because you're all hungry. I swear, this isn't the guy that died outside. Though I am using bones, which I may or may not got from him. Yeah, that's it. That didn't do anything to their food. Oh, there it goes. Let's say, like, what the heck? Ah, it's the bush. Gusen. More like Bushin. I don't want to change his form. He's perfect the way he is. Just a walking bush. I don't know. Freaking chop some trees. Can only one person do this at a time? I think so. It might be kind of dumb for me to do. Why are you like... Go to sleep. Why are you so tired? He's coming over here for some reason. Ah, I see. Ah, how convenient.
Pardon me, leader. I would love some of the followers from Darkwood Dungeon if you could collect some.
What? Oh. What? Did I just, like, have a stroke and... I thought he said followers, and now he's like, go get some flowers. I guess he said flowers, and I just thought it said followers. Do I not have 10 of those? I have 15 of them. I have them. I have them right in my hand. They don't count, apparently. That's really freaking stupid. There might be a typo, and you have to collect them every time they ask, even if you have them. That's really stupid. No offense to the developers of this game, but that's freaking stupid. I need these flowers, specifically from Darkwood. Okay, I have like a mountain of them in my hand. No, I need them now from Darkwood, not when you got them now. Like, what? After a while, I chose to take the faith hit. They get pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, that's another annoying thing about that I've noticed with this, is that it's like, not only am I on such a short time frame, this just exploded. I guess it's limited. But like, yeah, like, it makes absolutely no sense. I have so limited time, and they're like, aw, man, so you only have like 20 seconds in a day, right? Okay, you need to do like 80 tasks. And it's like, I don't have the ability to do all this. Come here, bug. Guards fall apart. Upgrading increases durability, but always remember that when abusing rock and wood. Well, right now, I can definitely say that I am indeed abusing a lot of things to a degree. But again, it just feels like I don't have the time. Like, this game is oddly not casual, you know? Like, it doesn't really feel like I can look away. Because the moment I do, I'll miss something. As your cult becomes more self-sufficient, it does get easier, but it takes time. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to that point. At least, not on stream. But again, I played a lot of... yeah, I mean, I played it for a good chunk of change. But yeah. Rain! Why do I gotta water it? It's already raining. Sermon. Choosing traits such as the no jailed followers trait helps keep faith up each morning. Well, right now, I can't pick that. I've been dipping into everything. Whoa. People are hungry. Didn't we just have a feast just not too long ago? Jeez. You guys are pigs. Have some stringy meat. Some berries. I found it outside with all the bugs that I stepped on. Janitor closets help with the puke explosions along with outhouses. Yeah, I think I can't make those yet. I can make medical buildings. I can make like the second stage of shelters. But I don't think it's gonna get to that point. Are you still hungry? What the heck? Which food do I gotta make? Go. One of you is gonna have like a freaking diarrhea explosion or something. Oh, is this just because of the whole Hecate thing? Like, is he just like permanently causing hunger? I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's a kind of good place to stop. Speaking of which, now that I see that, that requires to be an affiliate. In order to get the heads and things, you have to be an affiliate on Twitch. So maybe someday I will achieve alt lamminess. As of right now, yeah. Shimura is a spider, Hecate is a frog, Calamar is a squid. I have no idea what Leshy is. I think Leshy's just supposed to be like a plant. I mean, Leshy, I'm assuming, is similar to Leshy's as in like this plant spirit. Assuming, yeah, it's supposed to be something like that. But I could be wrong. Could be 100% wrong. Exit out of the game. Aww. But yeah. A leafy bug. Pretty much, like, I feel like he's just supposed to be some bug guy. But yeah, a little bit of an early, maybe not an early stream. I wouldn't say that I'm leaving any early than I normally do. But yeah. I will probably not be doing any more Cult of the Lamb, and tomorrow I will probably... I don't know. I could do some horror demos. I don't know. I'll. There's a couple things I kind of want to do, but I don't know if I'll be able to line them up. Doing a Devour session with a few people would be cool, but again, I don't know if I would be able to line that up. Time to put 2,700 hours into it. Challenge accepted. I mean, that would be hard. 2,700 hours in that game. Like, don't get me wrong, the game is good, but like, that's a lot of time to put into a game. For who knows. It's like, I'm gonna do a cruelty run, kill all my followers. I feel like you would literally have to be playing it. Because the other thing to keep in mind is, yeah, like Dead by Daylight, that came out years ago. So, I mean, yeah, like, it'd be a lot of work. It'd probably start to feel like work. You'd have to play the game like 24/7, 7 days a week. Or just leave it on. No fail quest run. That is torture. I mean, I failed a quest and I don't even know how. I think I just ran out of time. I'm gonna do a cruelty run. Killing all my followers. That one would be easy to an extent. But yeah, like, I don't know. The game is fun. The game is replayable to an extent. But man, 2,700 hours. That would be quite the task. I would say a near impossible task. Because I feel like you would get bored. The only reason why I feel like games like Dead by Daylight and other competitive games survive is just because, like, they're always fresh, you know? Like, they're always every match is different. Every game plays differently because every killer is different, every survivor that you have with you is different. Like, no two matches are the same. Same thing with like Overwatch, I guess, like Call of Duty, you know, PvP-esque games, competitive. But man, they're gonna do an update soon, so I'll probably replay it then again. I mean, yeah, if they did like major DLC, like, because even a patch, like, that'd have to be a big patch to make an entire playthrough just utterly different. To be like, ah, I will play this for another, you know, 80 plus hours or whatever. Because you got to think about that too, right? Like, there's only 4 bosses, and then the main, and then the final boss. So like, even if you take like, let's say you take 4 hours for each boss. I mean, yeah, it's like, that's 12 hours for like a run. Like, that's such a monumentous task to try to add up 2,700 hours. They're adding new buildings, I think, dungeons. Now, yeah, like, that would be good if they added more bosses. Like, if they added more content to the game. But if it was just the 4 bosses, like, whew. Either that or you'd be playing this game for like the next 12 years. Because, like, that's how Dead by Daylight's probably felt for a lot of people. But thank you all so much for watching. I would like to think it was a fairly cozy stream. with some wonky lambs. Yeah. I will be back tomorrow. I'm currently at 48 hours. I mean, just another 2,000 and, 650-ish hours to go. It's a little bit of a lengthy task. That's still a lot of time, though. I mean, when you consider the fact that this game costs, like, a max of, like, what, like $20? What is it? Gold, yeah, $25. So I would say that you've got your money's worth. That's full price. Now, that's an additional $5 for the cultist, and then an additional $10 for the soundtrack, but I wouldn't really count the soundtrack. I mean, yeah. In my defense, I was talking about how much I like the game, not necessarily through time. I mean, yeah, well, see, that's the thing, too. Like, people always do that, where they're like, I played a game for 7 billion hours. I'm really into the game. And it's like, yeah and no. Because, like, I know some people who have, like, a game on AFK. Like, I mean, consider games like an MMO where you're like, ah, man, I don't want to log off and get back in the queues. Like, I'm just going to hop off, leave the game on, and go get a sandwich. It's like, okay, you've just left the game on for a couple of hours because you're doing something else. So it's like, hours to me mean nothing aside from, like, I've played a lot of this game. But yeah, it's a goal. I mean, theoretically, it's a goal. But for now, I will leave it there. So yeah, tomorrow I will try to do a stream at the same time, hopefully with other people. Maybe, I don't know if it'll be assembled. It might be a little pushed back. But it would be interesting to do the new Devour content, even for a little while. Do some spooky stuff. And, yeah. If not that, I would probably just kind of go to a classic game that I, do something that I feel similarly fun. But yeah, it'll all be kind of hit or miss. But arrivederci, au revoir, some other goodbye. Ta-ta.